Hey guys, welcome to the 2 a.m. pipe. Cigar on a patio. Today I'm smoking my Romeo Julieta Medallas d'Oro that I got from James Stumbo. It is a Connecticut, Nicaragua. Very nice cigar. This is about the third cigar I've ever had in my life. I had asked James to give me some good starter cigars, names of some good starter cigars, not to give me some starter cigars, but to give me some names of some good starter cigars that weren't super expensive, just some good starter cigars that I could get that weren't very expensive, because I didn't want to spend a bunch of money on cigars because I didn't know if I truly liked cigars or not. And James told me the writing it out was just too much work for him, so he was just gonna send me some, which he did. He sent me a package that I received yesterday, which had 5 I think he called them domestic cigars. I'm not sure if that was the word he used. And 1 Cuban. And I'm going to smoke the Cuban last, because I want to try the other cigars first and kind of get a taste for cigars before I smoke the Cuban. Actually, this is the 4th cigar that I've had in my life. First one was one I bought years ago at the Cuban Cigar Factory in downtown San Diego. And it made me so sick. I was barbecuing at the time, and it was a big, fat, giant, long one, and I wanted that thing so bad. And I lit it, and I was barbecuing, and I put that thing in my mouth, and I was out barbecuing some country style ribs, and I had that thing in my mouth, and I was in the middle of barbecuing, and I got so sick. And I swore I would never smoke another cigar in my life. I was green, man. I couldn't put it down because I was in the middle of, the middle of the barbecuing, and my hands were, I was busy and I was barbecuing and I couldn't put it down, and it was in my mouth, and I was in the middle of barbecuing, and I had to finish what I was doing, and that particular part of the barbecue had to get done. And by the time I got done with that, I was green, man. I was sick to my stomach. I was green. And I put that cigar down, and I went in and I laid down on the couch, and I walked in and my wife was like, "Holy mackerel, are you okay?" I was just, I was a mess. And then the second one was a cigar that Cliff Higgins gave me, and I smoked that one. And then Iron Brigade Piper gave me 2 cigars, and I smoked those with one of my nephews, and they were wonderful. Those were what were those? I can't remember what those were now. It was fantastic. It was a wonderful, wonderful one. I'll remember it, but it was, they were so good. And man, I wish I could remember it now. Man, those were so good. And those were the last ones I had. And I see guys smoking cigars all the time, and I just, after those ones I had, the last ones I had, they were so good. And I didn't have a cutter for these. My cutter's packed away, so I just took my knife and just cut the cap off, and it's working fine. But so I gotta find my cutter, or I'll go down to Mylon Tobacco and get a new one or something. But just taking my knife and just cutting the cap off worked pretty well on this one. So man, I wish I could remember the name of those. The ones that Iron Brigade Ben gave me. But it's a whole different thing smoking a cigar from a pipe, well, I'll tell you. And I got my crystal ashtray here that I got my, so you can see the I just peeled off the cap off the back of the cigar there. It's a good one. This is a good one here. I like this one. This was the lightest cigar of the bunch. And it's got a good nice flavor to it. So we had another huge thunderstorm this afternoon. We've been getting thunderstorms in the afternoons every day this week. So it's sunny in the mornings, and then about noon we get a thunderstorm come through for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Looks like we may get another one here any minute, but I just thought I'd come out here and get this in while I can. Hope it doesn't start too soon here. But if it does, I will save what's left of this and smoke it later. And the wind just, when we have those thunderstorms, boy, the wind just blows and blows and blows, and then it's gone. And it, lasts about an hour, hour and a half, and then it's gone. But man, it just blows the leaves out of the trees. That was for you, Badger Ash. It's hard to get a good smoke ring outside here sometimes. It's nice and calm out here today, right now. Flick those ashes off there. I'll use those ashes to shine up my rings. The cigar ashes make are great for shining up your rings, and if you have silver or gold rings, take those cigar ashes. They will shine your jewelry up like you will not believe. Or if you have bands on your pipes and stuff, if they're getting dull, take some ashes, shine your bands on your pipes and stuff with the ashes, boy, they shine right up. Works fantastic. So this is a wonderful, wonderful little pipe cigar here. James, thank you so much for that. Grab me some water here. Added the sticker from Dingus to the bottle. Just wanted to ask y'all to keep Corvette Jim in your prayers. As well as keeping Smoke Swag and his parents in your prayers, if you would. Corvette Jim's son as well in your prayers. hot, muggy day out here today. I'm glad we've had a couple of good rains, because it's been pretty hot and dry for a while, and the grass has been kind of turning brown out here. I need to go down and mow the bottom part of the yard, and I'm a little worried about doing that because it's so dry, and I'm a little worried about doing that, starting a fire or something down there because it's so dry. Now I can get out and do that. That's more of a, it's not grass down there, it's more of a natural natural ground cover down there, so it's the top part of the yard is grass, and then it goes down into a more natural I don't know what you call it, but it's not grass, but it's it's like grass, but it's not actual grass. It's just natural grassy stuff, but it's and it's got some, more of a tall grass, I guess you'd call it, that grows down there. It's not a short grass like you would get in your front lawn type stuff. So I got to get down there and get that cut. It's not real tall or anything, but I haven't cut it yet, and I need to get down there and cut that before it gets out of hand. And it's got some dandelions and stuff growing, starting to come up. I want to get that all cut down before it all goes to seed. But the deer love it down there, and they're all down there eating all that stuff. down and I trimmed all around the trees down there. And they were down eating all the stuff I trimmed down. Boy, they loved that. It was like a salad bar for them. They were eating everything that I trimmed down around the trees. They were feasting on that. All the bucks came out and I moved all that away from the trees. When I cut it, I moved it all away from the trees so that when I go down and mow, I can just mulch that. It's a mulching mower, and I can just mulch all that. Well, I'm going to end this one here because it has gone way, way, way too long because I'm just enjoying this. So I will just finish this up, take that band off and smoke this down as far as I can. Stick the rest of this in a pipe and finish it up. Love y'all. Thanks for watching. James, thank you so much for the cigar. I will talk to y'all later. Have a good one. Thanks for sharing this rare cigar with me, guys. And hope y'all have a good day. God bless.